Hey y'all, so I got one more shift and my work week will be over. Well, yeah, I'm working at my main job. Today is a mid-aid. So I want to talk about two things. First off, I just wish I've learned to accept the world the way it is instead of the way it should be. But sometimes I still like to vent. I just wish that it was normalized. I know it probably never will be. Maybe it will one day. But I just wish it was more normalized that people just leave quiet people alone, especially at a job. Leave quiet people alone. If somebody minds their business, they don't cause any trouble. They don't cause any harm to anyone. They don't hurt anyone. They follow the law. They're a nice person. If just the fact that they're quiet, why is it a problem? Why? Especially at the workplace. If somebody goes to work, they show up on time. They're a dependable employee. They do their job. They follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? They do everything that they're supposed to do while they're at work, right? They're respectful. Why is it an issue that they're quiet? Why is that an issue? To me, it doesn't make sense. I understand, I know it's a society that we live in that it makes sense to other people, but not to me. Like, why does that bother people? And another thing is, if you notice that somebody is shy, if you notice that somebody is reserved, or even if they're uncomfortable and they're shy, right? No matter what kind of setting that you're in, and you're in front of a group of people, if you call out that person for being shy or for being quiet, how is that going to make the situation any better? If someone is shy, you notice that they're shy, and then you're going to call them shy, call them out, and put them on the spot in front of people, how do you think that's going to make them less shy? Because I know when you say somebody's shy, you're saying it as if like something's wrong with it, right? So, no, I don't think anything's wrong with it. But how is it going to make them less shy? If anything, that's going to make them even more shy. Because shy people don't like to be put on the spot like that. Shy people don't like to be the center of attention for most of the time. So, what do you think that's going to do? Can we just leave quiet people of the hell alone, please? And stop saying you're so quiet, or why are you so quiet? Because it's an insult. I know that you're using it as an insult. Most people, anyway. Most people, most of the time when they tell me that, I know, even if they don't know it's insulting, it's kind of insulting. Like you're saying there's something wrong with me. I'm gonna start saying you talk too much. You talk a lot. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Can we just leave quiet people alone? Leave us alone, please. What's that phrase? Mind your own business? Y'all don't really want people to mind their own business. Y'all lying. Y'all really don't want people to mind their own business. Because the people that actually do mind their own business, y'all have a problem with them. Y'all have an issue with them. You say that they're too quiet. So y'all don't really want people to mind their own business. Stop lying. You don't. No, you don't. Because the person that minds their own business, you have an issue with them. So stop saying that you like people that mind their own business. No, y'all don't. Y'all know who I'm talking about when I say y'all. The people that just have a problem with people that are quiet. I don't understand. I can see if I'm hosting a party at my house or something, and I'm the host, then of course I'm supposed to engage with my guests and stuff. But people can't even be quiet at work. Like, I don't understand. And another thing is, I notice how, like, people love to put CNAs down, right? People who aren't even in the nursing department. So, I'm going to tell y'all two things real quick. This happened some years ago. I remember at one of my jobs, all the CNAs were getting a pay raise of $15 an hour, meaning any CNA that works at that nursing home is going to get paid $15 an hour. It doesn't matter if they're a brand new CNA that just became a CNA. At the minimum, they're going to get at least $15 an hour, right? And there was this housekeeper that was mad about it. She was like, well, I'm a housekeeper and I'm making, I forgot how much she was making, maybe like $10 or something, I don't know. But you have CNAs over here making $15 an hour. Now, this is no shade to housekeepers, because I was a housekeeper for 4 months at a nursing home. You can't compare being a CNA to a freaking housekeeper. I was a housekeeper for 4 months. That was one of the easiest jobs I've ever had in my entire life. I loved that job, y'all. You think I wanted to quit that job? I didn't want to quit, but I wasn't making shit. I was making like barely $9 an hour as a housekeeper. And the reason I became a housekeeper was because I was getting burnt out at the nursing homes. And I wanted a break from being a CNA and mid-aid and all that. I wanted a break, right? If that job would have paid a decent amount of money, I would have stayed there. I love that freaking job. I go in there, clean the rooms I'm assigned to. It's not like I'm even deep cleaning. The only time housekeepers deep clean is if somebody passed away or if a new patient is coming in. That's the only time. I had like this little mop. I will sweep the floors, mop the floors, make sure they had toilet paper and paper towels in the bathroom, stuff like that. It was so freaking easy. I loved that job. But it just didn't pay nothing. So I couldn't do it for much longer. You know what I'm saying? It didn't pay much. Compared to being a CNA, like, come on now. Y'all already know how hard CNAs work. Why are you comparing our jobs when we're not even in this? It has nothing. We're not in the same department. And y'all know that housekeepers, they don't even have to clean up bodily fluids. In my opinion, that doesn't make sense, because if you're following the standard precaution, why can't housekeepers clean up bodily fluids? Like, I'm saying, like, on the floor, on the toilet, or anything like that. So if a resident has an accident on the toilet really bad and stuff gets on the toilet, which that does happen, or even the floor, that does happen, housekeepers don't have to touch that. A CNA has to come in and get the body, whatever it is, off the floor, there's blood or whatever. Then the housekeeper comes behind the CNA and they sanitize it. So they don't even have to deal with that. Are housekeepers, do they lift patients? No. Do they have to answer call lights? No. The only people that have to answer call lights is CNAs. And I don't care about what they say, oh, everybody can answer a call light. No. It's on the CNA to answer call lights. Be for real, okay? Nobody has to answer call lights but CNAs. If a call light goes a long time without being answered, the first thing they're going to go to is this, how come you answer that call light, the CNA? When I was a housekeeper, my shift was from 7 to 3, right? We would get done by 2 o'clock, 2:30, and the housekeepers would be sitting in the break room, chilling, waiting on 3 o'clock to hit. That was one of the easiest jobs I've ever had. So why are you worried about what CNA is getting paid? Don't worry about that, okay? Our job is not the same. I'm about to say something. So that's none of your business what CNAs make. Our jobs are completely different. The housekeeper's job is 10 times easier. And I'll say that because I was a housekeeper. Like I said, I loved that freaking job. If it paid me a decent amount of money, I would still be a housekeeper. So the housekeepers should not be making the same as CNAs. I'm sorry, you shouldn't. CNAs. Anyway. And then the other day, this lady, at first I thought she was joking, but now she's starting to get on my nerves about it. And I only work at this job every 2 weeks. So at my PRN job, it is a laid back job, right? I answer call lights, I do my rounds, but it's very laid back. So I have time, sometimes I sit down, and just look out for call lights. And this lady in the kitchen was like, dang, I'm gonna get your job, girl. You sit down a lot and this and that. But she keeps saying it. At first it was funny, like she was joking. But now she continues to say it every time I'm there, right? And it's starting to get on my nerves. She works in the kitchen. And I'm like, okay, because now I'm thinking she's serious, because she keeps, okay, the first 2 times you say that, I'll joke with you. But you're going to keep going on and on every time I'm there. It's starting to get old now, Why are you worried about what I'm doing? One, you work in the kitchen. My job does not affect your job at all. When the trays come out on the hall, I make sure I pass the trays out and I get them up in a timely manner. So why are you worried about what I'm doing? If the nurses that are over me don't care about me sitting down, kitchen lady, why do you care? Why do you care? And I asked her, I said, well, do you want to do some heavy lifting? Because if you had my job, that's what you would be doing. And she didn't say nothing. So that started to get on my nerves. Like, is you my supervisor? Like, what? Why don't you say something to the nurses? Once the nurses, they may pass, they sit the hell down. But no, you're not gonna say nothing. Then you're gonna say something to me because I'm a CNA, right? Mind your business, kitchen lady. Mind your business and leave me the hell alone. I'm trying to respect you because she's a lot older than me. Mind your business. I probably would rather work in the kitchen, honestly, than work on the hall. But I don't know how much she gets paid, and I just wanted to vent for a minute. I gotta go now, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time.